Two powerhouse e-commerce platforms, Magento versus PrestaShop. Which one really delivers? On the left, Magento, enterprise-grade muscle for rapid growth. On the right, PrestaShop, agile and user-friendly, perfect for SMBs. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to what actually matters for your business. Each category stacks up points, so by the end, you'll know exactly which platform comes out ahead. The result might surprise you.
First up, here's our mind map for today, where we're going to break down how Magento and PrestaShop compare. So we've got ease of use, pricing and cost, scalability, features and extensions, security, SEO and analytics, design and themes, and, oh yeah, community and ecosystem. Let's go category by category and see which platform really shines.
All right, jumping into ease of use. So Magento shows up with an advanced admin panel. It's super powerful, but let me be real, it's kinda overwhelming. Setting up Magento for the first time, you're probably gonna need some dev help, maybe even a second coffee. Not exactly plug and play for total beginners. Now, PrestaShop. This one's almost like, hey, open the box and start selling. Super intuitive setup, dashboard simple. Honestly, you could get live pretty fast. Only thing, its basic workflows might feel limiting for deeper, complex stores. But for most folks, it's a breeze. So for ease of use, PrestaShop takes this one. Now, let's talk pricing and cost. Magento does have an open source version that's totally free. Big plus. And if you want to scale, there are hosting options galore. But, oh, and here's the catch. Start adding custom dev work or go for managed hosting, and that bill escalates quickly. PrestaShop, meanwhile, is also free to install. And for small to medium stores, ongoing costs stay pretty chill. But watch out. Those third-party modules can start stacking up fees if you're not careful. Honestly, both platforms have got some sneaky costs. So in this round, it's a tie. All right, let's move over to scalability. Magento is basically built for growth. We're talking mega stores, huge catalogs, traffic spikes, you name it. But it does mean you'll need some beefy hosting and probably a techie or two. On the flip side, PrestaShop is lightweight. It runs like a dream for small to medium businesses. Super smooth. But try to scale up to a global giant, and yeah, you'll hit some walls. So if you're thinking big, like international, multi-store big, Magento is definitely your champ here. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know PrestaShop powers over 300,000 stores in 75 different languages? That's wild. And Magento is picked by giants like Coca-Cola and Nike for their global reach. So yeah, both platforms really punch above their weight depending on what you need. Now for features and extensions. Magento brings the heat. Advanced B2B and B2C tools. Thousands of extensions. Over 5,500, seriously. Things like dynamic promotions and omni-channel options. It's like a Swiss Army knife, but with a pretty steep learning curve, and let's be honest, some of those must-have features aren't actually free. PrestaShop, you get 500 plus features baked in, plus more than 10,000 modules and themes you can add. Product setup is easy. Selling services, no problem. Though, just to note, its core features don't get as powerful as Magento's, but in this round, Magento edges ahead. On to security. Magento stays on top here with frequent updates and some honestly impressive enterprise-level security. But you do need an expert to really lock things down. It's not autopilot stuff. PrestaShop is solid for smaller businesses. And yeah, you can beef up security with add-ons. But if you want that big league protection, Magento's the safer bet. SEO and analytics. Super important if you actually want people to find your products, right? Magento is a beast out of the box. You've got killer SEO tools and advanced analytics, but again, the interface can be pretty intimidating, especially for someone just starting out. PrestaShop makes it easy to track your store's KPIs, and built-in analytics are solid. SEO? Decent, but for the fancy stuff, you'll probably add a few modules. Magento still squeaks ahead for pros, but PrestaShop holds its own nicely too. Now, design and themes. Magento gives you a wide spread of modern, responsive themes. Great for stores with massive inventories who need that tailored look. Only, you'll probably end up buying a premium theme to stand out. PrestaShop's official themes are clean and responsive, and there are plenty of budget design options. Core themes, though, aren't quite as flexible as Magento's. All things considered, this one's a tie. Last up, community and ecosystem. Magento? Huge, super active developer and agency scene. Tons of integrations too, which is awesome if you want to customize everything, but it's definitely more business/pro dev focused. PrestaShop's open source community is large, and what's great is it's way more approachable if you're not super technical. If you want best-in-class support though, sometimes you gotta pay up. In the end, both platforms offer crazy support and thriving communities, so this one's totally even. All right, let's take a look at the radar chart, just to get that 360 view. Magento really spikes when you look at scalability, security, features, and analytics. PrestaShop, while not as beefy on enterprise stuff, totally nails ease of use and cost for quick, budget-friendly setups. Overall, you see Magento built for the big leagues, PrestaShop optimized for smaller, nimble stores. Honestly, if you want super control, tons of features, and you've got plans for global domination, Magento is the no-brainer. But if you want simple, fast, and don't want to spend 3 months sorting out your store, PrestaShop's probably your best friend. It really comes down to, are you scaling up or just moving fast and getting online? So, decide what matters most for you. Is it all about future scale, or do you want pure speed right now? Let me know which platform you're leaning towards, and I'll toss you some tips for whichever you